Welcome to the Take a Listing Today podcast, where our hosts Jim Studebaker and Todd Robertson give you strategies to get you out of the office right now so you can take a new listing today. And now, here's Jim and Todd.
Yes, that's us. You know us by now, right? I'm Todd, there's Jim.
And over here, our wonderful producer, Lisa Gray in the house.
Hey!
Yay.
Did anybody notice what I did there? Anybody?
Well, you said you know us by now. Did you do something physically when you said?
I said, I'm Todd and there's Jim. Nobody even noticed that?
I really look at you two as interchangeable. So don't expect
We're the
me
same.
Don't expect me
We're
to
all
do
one
that.
person.
We'll switch seats next week and see what happens.
Yeah, just fry your brain, yeah.
I'm glad everybody here is paying attention. All right.
Maybe if you were doing a headstand while you said it.
Right. The headstand.
Yeah.
If your head is not in the same spot, I would have
We used to be able to do that when we were younger.
Yeah, we could. Now you'll get red burn on your scalp.
And there's liabilities involved. You might hurt something.
Well, welcome to our show. Hopefully, you all out there will pay better attention because we have a great topic today. No client should be a former client. 5 strategies to reconnect? What does that say?
5 strategies to reconnect with past.
Those are two sentences.
Why is there a period?
No client should be a former client. Period. That's a sentence.
You don't have to read it all for me.
5 strategies to reconnect. That's the second sentence. They're 2 sentences.
Okay, normally you have spaces between sentences, but that's all right. So we're going to show you 5 strategies to reconnect because you don't want any former clients. They should all be active clients, right?
Well, and I think it's a great point here without knowing where we're going the rest of it. But let's say I own an oil change business. Let's say I'm a stock broker and I was building my book of business. Things happen, or the oil change. I was sending cards and then decided we don't need that. Well, all those people have gone to a different oil change or a different car wash, or in this case, a different realtor because they didn't stay in touch. They figured, oh, I just sold her and Kurt a home. They don't need anything for another 5 to 7 years. Well, they might move in a year. They might have a ton of referrals. So you might want to reconnect with them because they liked you. At some point, you spent time and money to get them.
Well, and you know, I was just thinking of something interesting as you're saying that. I was thinking about car dealerships and how some of these dudes at these car dealerships, the salesmen and women, are fantastic at staying in touch. Like, it kind of amazes me. There's one guy that Kurt bought a Honda from over 10 years ago, and he still every year does that phone call on birthday or sends a text or an email or something. And
has Kurt gone back and bought another Honda?
No, he doesn't like that.
Okay.
But so they
call the kid and say, save the postage. I've gone on to Audi's now.
Can't do
His tastes have gone away from the Honda in 10 years.
He's elevated.
He likes the Grand Cherokee.
Okay.
But he goes back and forth. But anyway, but the point that I was thinking about with that is that the odds of me as a customer remembering Bob at Honda, his name, that whole thing, his last name, whatever. There could be so many Bobs in 10 years.
You're just happy you got your car, yeah.
Right. I'm not going to remember, right? So will I, on my own, reach out and find Bob if I want another Honda? No, I'm going to just walk on the lot and talk to whoever is there, right? Because I don't know if he's even in the industry anymore or whatever. So it's probably the most important thing Bob can do is keep in touch with his past customers because they will not remember who he is to even keep in touch. So real estate is the same thing. I could have this great experience 10 years ago working with this realtor, but now 10 years have gone by and I'm thinking, what the heck was that person's name? He was about 5'10". You're like trying to think about it. Was it Jim or John?
Deep blue eyes. Spoke with a
He was
Russian
overweight
accent.
at the time. He might be in shape by now.
Yeah. He was married at the time. He might be available now.
Right. I think he went on keto and he lost his stomach. And it looks like he's jumping rope.
But, to expect your customer you're deferring that job to your past customer, that they're supposed to somewhere put this information where it's readily available when they need to refer someone to you, when they have a question, when they are looking for advice, when they maybe want to buy a second home as an investment strategy, whatever it is, you're expecting them to keep your information instead of you having it and reaching out. Like, seriously.
Right.
True.
And I wonder what percentage, because every single real estate agent or broker listening and watching knows that past client centers of influence, that's a no-brainer. Every single person should be doing that carte blanche every time, no matter what. But I wonder what the real percentage is, because this would not happen if that was in place.
Right. And I think that, if you don't really work a system long enough, you can often feel from a very early stage that it's not worth your time. Right. Because we're in this world of instant gratification. So if something doesn't work beyond 1 week, I called people last week. Where are they?
That's true. It's a microwave society. It's results now.
Right. So then you drop it. Is that even working? Actually, very often people in sales will do that and not even really understand how much it was working, right? Because maybe they haven't been tracking. They get that inbound phone call. They're like, I can help you. And they forget to ask, where'd you come from, right? I mean, everybody does it.
Nobody answers our calls like that.
No. Well, they're happy at the end.
At the end they are. But
we give them money. We give them a gift card.
That's called bribery, I think.
But yeah, so I don't know. I can't remember.
All right. Well, let's talk about. Let's
dive in.
Let's talk about a happy word today. It's nurturing.
Ooh.
It's the most effective method of moving leads and prospects through the sales funnel. Do it right, and you can end up with clients who, if nurtured, can provide you with referrals. Nurturing your past clients requires reconnecting with them consistently after the transaction. So here are 5 strategies. Yes, you wrote it right, Lisa. That was my bad. Here are 5 strategies to use to reconnect with your past clients. Number 1.
So write down the ones that hit home for you. You might not use all of these, but write down the ones that hit home and implement them today. Number 1,
ensure that your customer service is unforgettable. No, you don't need to be. I'm having a lot of troubles here, Lisa.
Don't need to present them with.
You don't need to present them with a whirlwind trip worldwide at closing.
Whirlwind worldwide.
Yeah, she had to throw all the
W's. I was trying to make a tongue
whirlwind
twister.
Trip worldwide.
Oh, it worked. It works.
Wouldn't it? No, wait a minute. It should be a.
She thinks this is funny.
It should be a whirlwind worldwide trip. At closing.
He's an English teacher now.
Right.
You should keep a red pen.
You should be a professor at Princeton.
Oh, he does have a red pen.
Come on, my Tallahassee education is going somewhere here. It's the small things that, when added up, will leave the best impression and one that will last far into the future. Keep probing gently until you fully understand their wants and needs. Return calls as quickly as possible.
I got to interject and save the show here. Keep going. You're doing great. Don't look at her.
I was looking at her. I could hear her laughing. Reach out consistently to keep them abreast of the transactions process. Are you doing this? You put in the... I'm not going to... All right.
Okay.
Next,
Just
see how they're doing and if they have any questions or concerns. Listen to your clients. Really listen. And finally, let them know in word and deed that they are never alone during the transaction.
And I love this because if a person really listens to their client, the client's going to share what they need.
Right.
This couple is going to have different needs than this couple. This couple might be driver personalities. Hey, I don't want all the details. This might be analytical couple.
Right.
So you've got to be versatile as a realtor to make this happen, and it's 100% doable.
You know, the hardest thing for all human beings to do is to listen, especially when you're excited and you're passionate about something. You just want to talk. Plus, we seem to like to hear our own voices.
That's true.
Listening.
I've been accused of that.
we have 2 ears, 1 mouth, as Judge Judy would say. So yeah, to take time and really listen is huge. Everybody wants to be heard.
And great salespeople know this because seriously, if you ask enough great questions, they're going to give you the answers. You're going to find out how motivated are they? Are they really pre-qualified? And all that's doing is asking questions to help them.
Well, and they also will give you little tidbits that you can put in your CRM to remember for the future. When they're talking about little Sparky, their dog.
Yeah, things you learned during that day.
5 or whatever today. You throw that in your CRM. Now you've got a reason. You can put that in a tickler file. Now you have a reason, once they're a past client, to give them a call. Or could you imagine sending a birthday card to Sparky the next year? I mean, be careful. Sparky might be gone at some point, but you know what I mean? If he's fine.
Now she's talking about a dog dying.
We're going downhill quick here. It started out positive, and now we got dogs dying.
Right. It started off about nurturing, and now we're...
But wouldn't that be amazing?
Sparky's out in the backyard now.
Right. Sparky's got 3 days left.
The next year to send a birthday card to their dog on that date, that would blow my mind if my realtor did that. I'd be blown away.
That would be, people would love that because you have Charlie. I've got, we all love our pets. You know?
Yeah. It would just be startling and it's kind of fun and funny.
Yes.
But anyway, those little tidbits though that you can put in your CRM about them that give you reasons to call. Maybe they said in May, oh, I can't wait. This May, my daughter's finally graduating from high school. Put that in there. Now you've got a reason to call in May or send something out to them in May.
I'm becoming dismayed at this show, to be honest.
This might really get us up there. This is the show that might put us over the top.
This is the one that's going to make us go viral.
Put me over the top.
We've been saying that for how many years? Let's put her over the top. She's going to be on medication next week.
Show 153.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Hopefully we're at 154 next
All right.
week. Okay.
Let's move on to strategy number 2.
Point number next.
Keep them abreast of the latest local housing market news. Create a customized housing market news report to send to former clients quarterly, semi-annually, or annually. Or send them the local market stats postcard from ProspectsPLUS.com. Now, there's a great idea because it fills in a lot of stuff automatically for you, and it's just easy to set up.
And here's what's great about this point. You talk about if you've lost touch with those people, how do we re-engage them? Well, the market's always changing, so whether it's 6 months, 4 months, 3 months, a year, it's a perfect tie-in. Oh, we haven't chatted for a while. Here's what the market's doing now. So it's naturally putting you back in touch.
I mean, if that were, everybody talks about on an annual basis sending a home anniversary card right to your past clients. That's a great idea as well. But sending them a CMA every year on their anniversary. If you started doing that, okay, maybe the first year, oh, that's interesting. Look how much we have in equity now, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
But now at the 5th year, between what they say, 5th to 7th year is when some people are starting to do that. Like, maybe it's time to move. Mm-hmm. Maybe we're growing. We need more space. We want to downsize. So they're getting that itchy trigger figure.
An itchy trigger figure.
Itchy trigger figure. Well, laughter is good for the soul, apparently. She'll live forever.
Trigger finger.
It's like volume. It's like
want me to hit the least volume over here?
Can we cut her off there? Cut her off in more ways than one.
Get us on track here.
And let's cut off what she's drinking.
Yes. We don't know what's in that bottle there.
It's giving them information that's very valuable to them, insightful for them, and at the 5 to 7 year mark.
Right.
This could be the catalyst where they're reaching out now, right? Because they're looking at it and going, wow, this is what's going on with us. We are ready. We can do it now. And her face is right in front of them as they're looking at that information.
And this point right here gives you an easy get back in touch with them no matter how long it's been. And it's a good natural thing. And then you could start once a month or once a week with them.
Maybe at the 7 year mark. Now you followed it up with a phone call. So you've sent that CMA out or you've sent the local stats out and you call them because statistically the chance is higher that they may be looking at moving. And you make that call. Hey, I just want to make sure you got that in the mail. Did you notice the amount of growth in 7 years on that property of yours? What a great reason to call.
Right. And what a great phone call. You're not asking for anything. You're complimenting their decision that they made years ago.
Yeah, love it.
All right, moving on. Strategy number 3, just listed at just solds. Be alert for just listed or sold homes in your former clients' neighborhoods. This is the perfect time to reconnect and show that you're keeping abreast of the local real estate situation. This is like the 4th time she's used the word abreast.
Abreast, right.
I think that you're just obsessed with that word. I think it's you personally that is like honing in on something that's really not even there.
On the just listed, just sold.
No, it is there. I see it there, and I see it there, and I see it.
All right, get back on track. The just listed, just sold. Here's what I want to say about that. That's so easy and natural. So let's say you've lost touch with these people. You could go back in that neighborhood and you could very easily find out what has sold or what's on the market and market them that way. So that's very easy and that's a nice thing to do. And that's not going to take you a ton of work.
Exactly. And our friends at Prospects Plus have a wonderful cornucopia of postcards.
Well, we just phoned somebody last week that
exactly, and she uses them all the time, and so she gets great response on them. So
the cornucopia,
yes, the cornucopia series.
They didn't learn that in Wisconsin.
That means a wide variety.
Weird Ohio word.
Weird
Ohio words.
That's the weird word. All right, strategy number 4.
That's the one.
Celebrate with them. Hopefully, you've kept track of important dates in your former clients' lives. This includes
like
birthdays.
Your dog's birthday.
Or the dog's date of death. It's whatever it happens to be. Don't forget the anniversary when they purchase their home. That's an important one. Mark those dates to send a small gift to the former client's office. Why the office? Ask anyone who has received a bouquet of flowers at work how many of their coworkers asked who they were from and what the occasion was. And that's great marketing for you. Just think about how much free word-of-mouth advertising you'll get when your former client tells coworkers that the gift is from their real estate agent to celebrate the anniversary of their home purchase.
And you know what? If you don't have their work address, call them. It's a reason to call. Hey, I've got something I'm sending you. I want to send it to your work, though. I want to send it to your office. Is it an appropriate environment to do that? I mean, if they're working at Bell's retail store, you wouldn't do
We've
it.
lost her.
Can you send it to my register that I'm checking people out?
But there's another way to celebrate with them. So we can look at this, our three minds, right? Our three takes.
Yeah.
Well, think about an easy way. So think about 4th of July is coming up. Yeah. You're not really going to celebrate and go to their picnic or on their boat, but you could drop by in the morning with a little basket with some 4th of July stuff in it.
Yep.
So you're not crashing their party. That's so unexpected and so nice. Or you could do something for Halloween, something for when if the little ones are going back to school, you might put a bunch.
I love that. And yet this is when the geographic farm becomes your buddy. Because if you have been farming in an area over time, that means all of your past clients, everybody's in that central location.
Yes.
Makes it a lot easier when you're putting together some type of 4th of July little giveaway and you've got a bunch of them in your car. It's not like you're driving 20 minutes this way to drop one off, 45 minutes this way to drop one off. It's in that same neighborhood. This is another reason why you really want to cultivate a geographic
You have
farm.
a better life. Yeah, you're not driving 90 minutes for a maybe buyer and then we all have friends do that. Yeah.
And many people I know what they'll do at certain times of year like that. They'll even hire neighborhood kids, specifically if it's their own neighborhood because they're familiar with neighbors. Neighborhood kids to go out and do some little flag with some stuff on it and put it around the whole neighborhood, or
that door hangers.
They pay them. They pay them to drop it off. So at least it's getting to the neighbors, and you're killing two birds with one stone.
So my question is, if you have a past client who works at a florist,
right?
Would you call a different florist
to send them
deliver
flowers to get them back into the business because they're working in the florist now, or send them flowers from their own shop?
Would you even notice the flowers? Because
no, you wouldn't.
How would that work?
Because you're in the shop with a bunch of flowers.
Right. Yeah, you have to give them something anti-flower. What's anti-flower?
Things you got to think about.
Right. Things you have to think about.
Cookies, brownies. That's anti-flower.
Okay.
The opposite of flowers.
Strategy number 5. Can we stay on track, Lisa? All right.
Maybe a big pile of weeds, right? That's the opposite.
Can we?
That was a no.
All right, we need to find a button that's
that was a no.
Completely.
We need a gong button or one of those hooks.
From
Number
the Gong
5.
Show?
Right.
I love that.
Number 5. Send an updated CMA.
Ooh, this is strong here.
Your past client reconnection efforts should include an annual CMA to keep them abreast. Oh, look, abreast again. To keep them abreast of how their home stacks up regarding market value. They may not be considering selling, but they are most likely curious about their home's current market value. Make sure you put this task in your CRM so you won't forget about the CMA.
That's so magical because let's say you've lost touch for 2 months. Let's say you've lost touch for 3 years. Just doing that, setting them right. So you're meeting their needs immediately. What's in it for them? Wow, look, honey, so that's a great thing. You're asking for zero, sending them something about them and their life and their equity. So that's a great point to end on. And who doesn't want that? And it's made specifically for you.
Yeah.
Sent to you.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So don't forget, reconnecting with your clients that you've done business with is a tried and true referral generator. So keep the nurturing going. It will pay off in the end.
Hope you enjoyed the show. We stayed on track about 30% of the time here.
That's not bad. It's a little lower on average, but we got through it. Hopefully you're still with us. And you know what? If you're still here, maybe you're here for the best part, which is where we make several phone calls and talk to one person to try to give away some money.
And we make them very, very happy. $100 gift card for just about anything on the website. That could be you. And then some swag from the Take a Listing Today podcast.
Yes.
Our winner today is...
Here we go.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Oh, Joseph. Okay.
Good.
Ooh, I'm going to show. This is amazing. Joseph's phone number, 914.
Clever.
Thank you.
Did you come up with that?
719-6653. But that's cool. Look, that's kind of an old school, like something you see Boston, New York.
State your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, Google
Todd?
Voice. What? Joseph.
Very high-pitched Todd.
Hi, I'm Todd. We've never lost her as much as we lost her this show.
I think the thing with the ice in it might be a vodka tonic. It's not.
Yeah. I think our blooper reel at Christmas this year is going to be incredible. It's going to be great.
It's going to be the All Lisa show for that.
Yeah, the All Lisa show. Lisa's breakdowns. Well, she's been on Facebook already with some of those, right?
I think she has.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
Okay, well, Google is not our friend today.
I thought they want to sell houses. Okay, we're going to go with the very end here.
We have a thin list here of cards.
Oh, Summer Selby is her name. So Summer,
I like
is it 228? 217? 9099? And she's on a team, Heath and Kelly Ellen.
And her name is Summer.
And this says Summer on it. Oh, no, it's addressed to that. So Summer. Oh, gosh, I went. How long have we been in the studio?
We would have never.
It's been a long time.
Hello? She would have never answered.
It stopped ringing.
I know. It was.
Let's
Is
try.
somebody there?
Hello? Hello?
Is this a real estate office?
That was really weird. Oh, now they hung up. No?
Okay.
Let's try again.
That was really strange.
Just hit redial.
Or
smarter
or the
number.
bottom number.
Oh, we could do that. You want to try that?
Yeah.
Oh, I just hit read it.
So the office can find him. We'll just go indirect. I think that'll be good.
We'll have them patch us through.
Right. That's worked well before, right?
Yeah, it works great.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, is this Summer?
It is.
Summer, this is Jim and Todd and Lisa with the Take a Listing Today podcast. We're calling on behalf of ProspectsPLUS.com. They gave us a postcard that you ordered from them recently.
It looks great, by the way.
Beautiful looking postcard explaining where is the real estate market headed.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we just wanted to ask you a couple questions about your marketing, and you're on our podcast, so we want to send you some referrals. Or you're in Owen Springs, Mississippi, is that right?
We're at Ocean.
Ocean Springs. And share with them your first name, last name, and how to get in touch with you. This goes out to about 60,000 realtors. So if they have anyone heading your way or needing to sell, how could they connect with you?
Absolutely. Summer Shelby. I work for Coldwell Banker Alfonso. My phone number is 228-217-9099. And we service all of Mississippi, and I'm now licensed in Alabama.
Oh, I love Alabama.
Very smart.
I love Alabama. What a beautiful state.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is this postcard a campaign or a series you're doing, or is that to your farm?
It's I have a marketing girl that helps me out with those postcards, and then we do one together, and then I also have an automatic campaign that Prospects Plus does. So if they, theirs goes out on the 22nd of the month, mine will go out on the 1st. So
awesome.
two times a month.
Boy, is that smart.
Yeah. And you're taking advantage of the QR code on the back of the postcard as well.
Yes. JC, she's my girl.
Sounds like
savvy.
JC's got you covered, huh?
She does. She really does.
So give her a compliment, even though she's not on the show today. And you've been great. So we would like to, this is the fun part of the show. We didn't even tell you. You get a chance to win $100 for just about anything on Prospects Plus website and some swag from the Take a Listing Today podcast. Would that be good?
Cool, yeah.
So you could get this to your girl, and next time she checks out on Prospects Plus, she could just use this promo code if you get the question right, and sometimes they are a little squirrely.
Okay.
Exactly. There is a little bit of thinking that has to go on here.
Yes.
But we're gonna treat you right, Summer.
Or Googling.
Yeah, you're allowed to use your phone.
Well, we can't see you, so if you do Google this, then that's up to you. But what I will do for you, Summer, is read you the question and 3 possible answers, and all you need to do is give us the correct answer. Ready?
Okay. Yep, I'm ready.
Here is your question.
You got this, Summer. You got this.
What is banned in Florida in public places after 6 p.m. on Thursdays? That's very specific, isn't it?
It's only on Thursdays?
Banned in Florida in public places after 6 p.m. on Thursdays. Is it A, coughing, B, snorting, or C, passing gas?
Oh my.
This can't be a real question. Right. Seriously, she says, I agree with you, Summer. This doesn't sound like a real thing.
All I do is read them.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I mean, if I was making the rules in Florida, it would definitely be passing gas.
All right.
Say that.
All right. It's probably a trick question. Jim, is it?
Are you sticking with that answer?
I think I'm going to have to.
All right. You might as well.
Summer, I like your style.
You're bought in at this point. Is it passing gas?
Oh, she won!
How about that? No passing gas. All right. Todd, what does Summer win today?
Well, Summer did the best of any of our contestants. She got it right the first time, and she was ahead of the trick question. Summer wins a $100 gift card that Lisa's going to email to you with the promo code so your marketing person can check out. And then you're going to get some swag in the mail from the Take a Listing Today podcast here at Prospects Plus. So keep up the great work. If you need help, reach out. We have you covered. And sounds like you guys are doing amazing out there.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Summer. Bye-bye.
Take care. Stay strong.
That gas comes up a lot on these questions. Have you noticed that?
She was smart. You just go for the goofiest one, and that's it.
I know. I was thinking that with the lobster with the bladder.
Right.
Okay,
Me
that's
too.
So bizarre. It's got to be the
Right. In my mind, I'm thinking I went there too because. See, I think we're getting onto your questions.
Is there a pattern starting to show here a little bit?
It's only taken us
I just want
153
to know.
shows to
So
figure it
if
out.
it's Thursday night, it's after, what was it, 6 o'clock?
After 6 p.m., yes.
Do you just have to hold it until
So it's allowed
midnight?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Well, it's only in
Hold it
public
till
places.
midnight.
You go hop in somebody's house and
You're fine.
do your stuff, and then you go back out. I guess.
In your car. In your car. Come back out.
Go in your car, get it over with.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
boy.
you know what? Let's focus here once again.
Hopefully
here.
you made it through the show.
Hopefully you made it through the show. You learned about 5 strategies to reconnect. Take care of these strategies. And we also learned 53 ways to use the word abreast. So hopefully you can...
He's making that up. It was aware. There were all kinds of options. He's just seeing it. He's seeing it where he wants.
Look at the replay. You'll see it on
Yeah, watch the replay.
We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.